It's National Ice Cream Month. It's got to be one of my favourites, although every month is Ice Cream Month for me. When it comes to it, though, we enjoy some amazing flavours and we'd love to see the return of some of our favourites from when we were kids. To tell us more, somebody who no doubt had terrible trouble making ice cream during Ice Cream Week in that scalding hot tent on Bake Off, it is Briony May Williams. Good afternoon.
Hello, how are you?
I'm all right. Is your world treating you well?
Yeah, really good, thanks. I mean, I'm a bit warm, but that's okay because that means it's time for ice cream, doesn't it, when it gets too hot?
Absolutely. And when it comes to ice cream flavors, I mean, we all have our favorites. I mean, I can never understand someone who enjoys rum and raisin. I'm more of a honeycomb kind of guy at the moment, but then we
Oh,
we, we all have different flavors we like.
absolutely. I'm a raspberry ripple girl myself. I love a raspberry ripple. But yeah, a lot of people like the classics, but there have been some people who are quite up for trying some more unusual flavors. I'm going to test you to see how adventurous you are on these
Okay.
new ice cream flavors that some people are really up for trying. Okay, so this comes from some research that Cuisinart has commissioned. Here we go. Would you try avocado flavored ice cream?
I'd say probably not. No, I'm not a fan of
Okay.
avocado.
Okay. All right. What about this one? Bacon flavored ice cream.
See, that is almost tempting, though. I mean, avocados seem normal compared to that, but why not? But I'm somebody who likes to dip chips in ice cream when I'm eating a certain fast food restaurant.
Oh, really? You're one of those. I
Mm,
see. I see. Okay, so you'd be up for a bit of bacon.
yes.
Okay. How about blue cheese ice cream?
Probably not. No, I'm not going to go
Okay.
there. Even though it's the same
Okay.
family, cheese and milk, it's all the same thing, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. I can imagine though you'd get the blue cheese maybe in like a really fancy restaurant. They're trying to be super, super posh and give you blue cheese ice cream for your pudding or something.
Hmm.
But yeah, okay. So yeah, okay. So there's a little bit of adventurousness in there. You in there.
A little bit, but I don't. I mean, I'm not a fan of the old Arctic roll. I know some people grew up on those things, but I don't
Ah.
like cake and ice cream together.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Okay, that's interesting. I
and
can
not,
see that though. I understand that.
yeah, and then biscuits have the wrong temperature in there somewhere, but a wafer doesn't. Explain that to me.
I don't know. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. But do you, when you hear that ice cream van tune, does that kind of take you back to your youth?
Well, yeah, I know it is a long time ago now, but I remember the Funny Feet ice cream, and I know they got mentioned in the research as well, didn't they?
Yeah, people really sort of they were asked which ice cream they'd like to bring back, and that one was one of the ones that they said. So you're clearly, people want to bring it back as well as the Magnum Infinity. Do you remember that one?
I don't know that one. That's probably in my into years where I was buying tubs of ice cream
Ah,
and considering it to be a single serving because it's only got one lid.
I like your logic. I like your logic.
Works every
Um,
time. But
yeah,
we
absolutely.
can create these things ourselves, though, can't we?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the joy. So, ice cream, you can get ice cream makers sort of quite readily these days. There are some that are incredibly expensive, whereas Cuisinart have got some much more affordable options, which is great. Their new one they've got out is called the Freeze Wand, and it can make ice cream, sorbets, milkshakes, the lot. And you can really explore your own sort of flavor preferences. So, for example, if you could have an ice cream of any flavor in the world, what would it be?
Ooh, that makes it interesting. I think I love a bit of caramel. That's going to go in there.
Oh,
I,
okay. Yeah, yeah.
and I do like my honeycomb. But
Oh.
you might want to mix that up with, I don't know, an interesting bit of sort of caramelized apple as well, that sort of thing. And I think that
Ooh.
swirled through would be nice.
Oh, well, there you go. Well, that's the thing. You could absolutely do that. And that's the fun of it. My daughter is 9, and she said the other day that she wanted to make Nutella ice cream. So, do you know what we did? We made Nutella ice cream. And it was, she said it was the best ice cream she'd ever had in her life. And I don't know if you've ever had to, take any critiques from a 9-year-old about the food that you've made, but they're quite brutal. So, for her to say it's the best she's ever had is pretty good, really.
That is absolutely good news. And what would your flavor be then if you were going to create something that wasn't raspberry ripple?
Okay, so I was going down the kind of nostalgic route, trying to think about what I would make. And what I would do is I would make either cornflake or Rice Krispie chocolate cakes, like the ones that you used to
Yeah.
make as a kid. And then I'd smash it up and then I'd swirl that through maybe some vanilla ice cream and have like a cornflake cake ice cream. And I think that would be amazing.
That sounds really good too. In fact, I mean, when it comes to some of your favorites, they're like, those chocolate balls that you get that in all good retailers,
Oh,
particularly at
yeah.
Christmas.
Yes.
Those are fantastic because they melt at the temperature of your mouth. Now imagine
Mm.
some of those broken up and scattered through the ice cream that you'd made at home.
Do you know what? The options genuinely are endless. And that's what I love about being able to make it at home. And people do want to try it. You know, again, with this research that Cuisinart commissioned, 4 in 5 people said they'd like to try it at home. That's a lot of people. You know, that's a lot of people who are up for it, which is great.
Yeah, I remember the one time my late mom decided to make ice cream back in the 80s, and it involved lots of trips to and from the freezer and stirring and whisking and all sorts of things. You can take all that pain away, can't you?
Yeah, absolutely. Because the churning is the key point, really, with ice cream to get it to the right texture. But with these new machines, you don't have to worry about that. You mix your ingredients together, and in the single scoops machine, you pour it in, it mixes. 25 minutes later, you've got ice cream. Or with the freeze ones, you can actually make 3 different flavors. So if you've got multiple children and they can't agree, which let's be honest, I grew up as one of 3, we couldn't agree on anything, let alone an ice cream flavor. You know, everyone can have their own individual ice cream flavor, and then you basically use this freeze wand, and it churns the mixture and turns it into ice cream. It's
But
great.
but are you then decanting into a bowl, or are you popping it between wafers, possibly those scallop shells, which are always such good fun, or maybe even a
Oh,
cone? What are you going to do?
oh! If I had a cone, always a cone. Do you know what I really love is the cones you can get that are dipped in chocolate at the top.
Oh yeah,
They're the best.
I like a waffle cone with sherbet dipped. White
Oh,
chocolate into the sherbet, and it's amazing. Turns your
oh
mouth
wow,
blue as
that
well.
sounds. Oh, yeah. Love it. And also, what I really love is when you get that surprise bit of chocolate in the bottom of the cone.
Hmm.
I love that. Yeah. I mean, I literally could talk about ice cream all day. It's just there's so many variants
The,
and possibilities.
the
It's
only problem is when you're talking about ice cream, you're not eating it, which is
That's true. That's true. But you know, you could whip some up if you had one of these machines.
sounds
Done.
that sounds jolly good fun. And of course, it is then down to the recipes that you can come up with. And having had a quick look on their website, I like the fact that with the wand, you could even turn something into a bit of a slushy, couldn't you, as well?
Yeah, you can make slushies, sorbets, milkshakes, and ice cream with this one wand, which is just absolutely brilliant. And yeah, so if you wanted to be a bit healthier, you can make a sorbet. You could do a delicious fruit sorbet, or yeah, you can make a slushy. I mean, you know, every child I've ever met, all they want when we go out is a slushy.
And you want the slushy, but you don't want the "I drank my slushy too fast" headache. But
Yeah,
it's a difficult balance, isn't it?
it is. It's hard when you've got a slushy. You know, it's hard being a 9-year-old with a brain freeze. You've just got to, you know, you've got to take that hit sometimes.
And try and control them after that. Absolute nightmare.
Oh yeah.
So just give them some ice cream and let them sit down and settle. That's probably for the best, isn't it? Right, where can we go to find out more about this wonderful world of homemade ice cream?
So head to Cuisinart's website, and or you can head to their socials. They've got loads of ideas on there. They've got online recipe books, the whole shebang. Or you can head to mine at Briony May Bakes. I've got lots of ideas on there as well.
Yeah, you can see that and probably see the reaction of a 9-year-old freezing their
Yeah,
mind by
yeah,
eating way faster than they were told to. Always eat ice cream responsibly and make sure you,
absolutely.
yeah, to the right speed. And you enjoy it
Yes,
more that way as well.
absolutely. Very key.
That works every time. Briony May Williams, always good to speak to you. Thank you for joining us, and long may your happy ice cream making continue.
Thanks, Jason.